We back again without Joey for the third week in a row. Fucking another excuse right at show. We thought we had him this time, boys. We thought we had him. He even remembered Thursday, but apparently that wasn't enough. So I guess I will get his and Adam's picks later after the show, because we got big week, boys. Big weekend. AJ, Forbidden Door.
Hell yeah.
How fucking excited are you?
You know, I'm really excited for the show, since they first announced it. It's a cross-promotion show. And at every right, if you're a New Japan fan and an AEW fan, this is like right up your alley. And
so yours.
Sure.
This is like if WWE did a cross promotion with NXT for Dustin.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'm pretty fucking stoked. I'm really stoked. Obviously, we're gonna talk about the card later, but yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
Won't be off.
Okay, sorry, I was letting my wife know that I just started recording so that she doesn't just barge in here with food or something. Yeah, I think it should be fun. I'm excited for it too. Like you said before we started recording, some of the card looks like, how the fuck is this match even happening in real life? And then some of it I'm like, it's really fucking weird. I don't understand it. But I mean, I think it's probably what you're expecting with a big cross promotion. You gotta get all the stars on it, Plus plus this is a good opportunity to get some people's names out there that might not be out there. Yeah, should be fun. Should be a good time. Dustin, you got anything on it?
Oh yeah.
Nice input there.
Nice
Input there.
Nice. Real fucking nice. Real nice.
In typical Dustin fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Joey also continuing his thread. He fucking got the episode wrong because he said, we asked him this morning what we're doing, or if he knew what he was doing. And he's like, oh yeah, we're recording episode 40 something tonight. So still on his streak of getting it way fucking wrong. So
yeah,
You're just going by his age.
Probably.
Oh well, then wouldn't it be 65?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
Speaking of Silas Young, no, I'm just kidding.
I mean, as of the last few weeks, there have been shows after shows after shows every weekend. Even next week we're gonna have Money in the Bank, but this.
Oh shit! That's next week.
That's next week.
Oh god.
But this past week, which we don't do picks for, Impact had a show as well as AAA, Triple Mania, their second portion of a 3-part event, because it's the 30th anniversary. Just some key highlights from Triple Mania from this past Saturday. Taya Valkyrie, she is the AAA Reinas de Reinas champion. She called out Thunder Rosa. She wants Thunder Rosa. She's like, I'm the champion in Mexico. If you think you're the best Mexican female wrestler, he's like, I'm the champion, so prove it. So
you gotta lose that one to Tony Storm first.
So potentially, a rival match there. That would be pretty good. There was a 5-way for the Cruiserweight and Latin American titles were on the line. Taurus, Rey Fenix, Bandito, Hijo de Vikingo, and Laredo Kid. Rey Fenix won. So he is now the Cruiserweight champion and the Latin American champion. But it sets up a feud with Hijo de Vikingo, who got on his face, and they're like, let's do it. Titles for titles. Everything on the line. Winner take all. That seems to be a theme, which we're going to talk about later.
Mm-hmm.
But that was pretty cool. Obviously, with the news for Jeff Hardy, he was pulled from the Triple R event, the main event, which was the Hardy Boys versus Los Hermanos Lee, which was Dralistico.
And instead, we got Johnny Hardy.
That's right. Johnny Caballero.
So hilarious.
Typically known for in AAA. It was temporarily known as Johnny Hardy, turned on Matt Hardy and left his ass in the ring.
Oh, did he really? That's hilarious.
Yeah. So halfway through the match, he left. So Dralistico and Dragon Lee won. They have this whole thing, this tournament of the losers advance into this bracket. The final two will be a mask versus mask match. Whoever loses will have to reveal themselves. In the final, which is going to take place in the last Triple Mania, Pentagon Jr. and Villano 4, most likely Villano 4. That's actually a traditional Villano character gimmick with a lot of people bestowing that mask. This dude's probably like Joey's age, 52, so he's probably going to retire.
104.
But on this match, they had the first ever woman mask versus mask match, which was actually turned out really good. I forgot who had to reveal themselves, but yeah, that was the first female mask versus mask match, which is pretty big, obviously. That turned out to be a pretty solid show. And then Impact Slammiversary, that was their big show. I think they were 20 years in.
Yes.
I think it is 20.
Yep.
To be honest, from the last Slammiversaries that I've watched, you're always expected something to happen, like a new debut or a callback, people showing up. And I feel like this time around it was kind of stale a little bit. All the titles change hands except Josh Alexander. He is still the Impact World Champion. He defeated Eric Young. But in that match itself, all of them had callbacks to previous champions, which was pretty cool. Really cool. But we've got the Influence is no longer tag champions. Now it belongs to Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary. Jordan Grace is the new women's Impact World Champion.
Hit that.
The Queen of a Mountain match.
Hit that, as they called it on the internet, the Mommy Buster. Thought that was hilarious.
Interesting, yeah. What else was there? Mike Bailey is the new X Division champion in the Ultimate X match, so Ace Austin is no longer X Division champion, which is, I call bullshit. It was stupid. The ending kind of fell a little flat for that. They had the Honor No More versus the Impact Originals. The team itself for the Impact Originals, the last person was Davey Richards, who was obviously Eddie Edwards' former partner as the Wolves. It was straight, direct, shot fired to Eddie Edwards for everything. But I have to say, the Impact Originals team consisted of people from, obviously, Motor City Machine Guns have always been with TNA, Kazarian, who's now with AEW, Nick Aldis, who's with NWA, and Davey Richards, who's actually from MLW. So I thought it was pretty cool to have, a whole bunch of promotions represented in one team. They won with a shit ton of shenanigans at the end. I feel like...
Who's they? The Originals?
Yeah, the Originals won. But I felt like there was so much shit that they jam-packed at the end that it kind of takes away from the match itself. Because, Christy Hemme got involved, Tracy Brooks got involved, who was ringside. She's Kazarian's wife. They were fighting. Fucking Brian Hebner got knocked out outside of the ring. His dad, Dave Hebner, was fucking ringside with Tracy Brooks, so he came in. He took his shirt off. He had a fucking referee shirt on. He made the count. I was just there's way too much shit going on at the end that I feel like it took away from the match. Moose and Sami Callihan had a Monsters Ball match, an original Monsters Ball match, which was pretty fucking sweet. It was a big banger. Dixie Carter returned. Christy Hemme did a...
I'm sorry, I forgot to feed the dogs.
In announcer's position for one of the matches. The Good Brothers are Impact Tag Champions again. After they won, America's Most Wanted came out, which was pretty cool. What else? Video packages. Typically, you would think a lot of superstars or wrestlers would send in packages to congratulate Impact on a 20 years. we got one from Stang, Kurt Angle, and then AJ Styles, which was a pretty big surprise. I'm pretty sure Styles is recorded right after Hell in a Cell, because he still was, that cut that he got was still pretty fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he did that right after that match or something like that, around that week time. But that was it. Like, I thought there was not much going on. Like, Slammiversary is their big one, and Bound for Glory are their pretty much big pay-per-views. And I just felt like I was left wanting more out of Slammiversary. I don't know. It just felt a little weird.
Just from hearing about it, because obviously I didn't watch it, but just from hearing about it, it sounds like they were worried too much about callbacks, which, I mean, I get it, 20 years, big deal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like they relied on that too much, then, but I feel like I don't know if that's just me or not, but I feel like, I mean, seeing the things like what Jordan Grace did, where obviously referencing when Samoa Joe won the King of the Mountain match, things like that are really cool. But then having, and I don't know if I seen something, and I don't know if it's, which from hearing what you said doesn't really make sense, but I seen the promotional thing, and it could be completely just made up, something that somebody made, because I've seen a lot of those lately, where I've seen a match that is supposed to happen somewhere of the Wolves versus Motor City Machine Guns. And I don't know why that would happen if you got the Wolves facing each other in a match on Impact, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they could do that stuff for like the smaller promotions, right? Like, that's easily, obviously Impact doesn't believe in kayfabe anymore, or nobody really does, except MJF. But yeah, I was like, whatever.
I don't think MJF believes in kayfabe either. I'm pretty sure that shit's real.
Maybe, but
By that shit I mean like MJF's gimmick. Like, I think he's like, that's just MJF.
Could be. I doubt it, but I don't think so. But I digress. Yeah, I just felt like it was a solid show with minor details that kind of either made the show or kind of hurt the show. But I mean, kudos for them. Obviously, the main call that they were talking about was, so many people had doubted Impact or TNA at the time that they wouldn't last a year or 2 years or 5 years, and then now they're at 20. So obviously they've been doing something where it's still working. So I mean, good for them. I mean, it's a pretty big milestone.
Yeah. Stop pre-recording 4 weeks at a time.
That's true. That's very true. What else we got? WWE going into one thing from Friday, which was pretty funny. Raquel obviously qualified for Money in the Bank, but there was a crowd sign that said Sasha Crew for life. And in the pictures that were taken of that shot of her raising her hand, they edited out the sign, which is hilarious. They just put a big old blank square there, which is hilarious.
Oh wait, so it's an obvious edit?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Straight fucking edit. It's hilarious. WWE doing WWE things. They hit the panic button, super panic button, I should say, with Randy Orton being out for the foreseeable 2022 calendar year. They called Brock. Obviously called Brock to come back. It looks like,
and then immediately, I hate it. It's immediate, Brock's back immediately. Last man standing match. I was like, let's fucking build it, dude. You got a month until SummerSlam. Fucking build it. Nah, fuck that.
Explain yourself, Dustin.
Fuck. Panic, dog.
This isn't a panic. Doesn't describe this.
Excuses. Excuses. Vince showing up on SmackDown and Raw
for no fucking reason. Hey, Vince comes out on Raw. The SmackDown, whatever. The the Raw one, I just don't understand. Of like, oh yeah, look, come back, John Cena will be back, and it's like, hey, dude, we fucking knew that already. Like, that was already announced 2 weeks ago. We knew John Cena was coming back next week. Like, we don't need you to come out and tell us. Thanks, though, for the...
Yeah, I feel like now, he's doing it, obviously, in what everyone would assume is in bad taste. We know what's going on. And I think in his eyes, he goes out there, shows face, and be like, this isn't gonna bother me. Like, I'm still gonna do my job. Okay, that's fine, but like, we don't need you to fucking come out.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fucking point. Like, we get it. Like, whatever.
You fucked up.
But the crowd fucking eats it up because obviously.
Because they're fucking morons.
Yeah. Yes, but it's not every day you're gonna see Vince McMahon, right? I get it. But what the fuck? Like, why would you even cheer? Or that's probably all the fucking pumped in crowd noise that they
that
still...
too. I don't know, the part that because I've seen that part of Raw. I actually watched most of Raw this week. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, but I think I'm sick. But that part that I seen of that, it seemed like the crowd was. I don't know if they just had really good fucking camera cuts, but the crowd seemed like they're fucking into it, and I'm like, what the fuck are you morons doing?
I mean, to be fair, it's already been proven that they like to recycle footage.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
So, technically, all of those cheers and shit could be, old
You're 100% correct. That I did not think of that in the moment, and that would not surprise me at all.
I mean, technically, from live television to what we see on broadcast, it's like a 7-second delay,
yeah.
So they can have that shit queued up, like immediately.
Which is also fucking. Just obviously just dive into the situation because there's news that came out of this stuff too today, or not today, but this week. Fucking how Vince can I stepped down as CEO and chairman, but I keep creative control. Fucking John Laurinaitis fucking hot. The dude's out. Fucking get rid of his ass, which we expected. I think AJ said last week, where we fully expect John Laurinaitis to completely take the fall for all of this. And it's like now John Laurinaitis is like, what, did he get suspended, I believe, I think is what they said. I don't know what they actually called it. Leave of absence or something like that.
Yeah, it's a leave of absence, and Dustin's taking over talent relations now, too.
I mean, it's probably... it's probably better off that way for Bruce Pritchard or for actually Dustin to take over. It's probably better. So, I mean... As a group of 3 people with no experience in the wrestling industry, actually, I think any of us would do better. So, and also we also wouldn't catch a lawsuit. So,
that's true. Well,
if Joey helped, it maybe.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's what I was like. Well,
people wouldn't make the show.
Joey walks in. So how can we get Bret Hart back? What's Bret Hart doing? It's like nothing. He's gonna stay at fucking home, dude. Okay. Need to get people in here. Need to get him in here to show people how to do a sharpshooter.
He's like, can we get the entire Hart Foundation back? Joey, there's only Bret. Well,
that's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Let's see what happens. What else we got? Omos and Asuka qualify for Money in the Bank. Rhea's out for Money in the Bank, which is really sad. She is dealing with a mouth, so she kneed herself in her match, one of the matches. She kneed herself, and her teeth went in.
Oh, she did the Cesaro thing?
Yeah, they went in. She still has her teeth. Cesaro lost his teeth.
No, I think Cesaro's went up into his jaw, didn't they? Like into his skull.
I thought he lost them completely.
No, I think Cesaro's went up into his jaw.
Okay, well, it happened because she's got to have braces and shit now.
Yeah, because that's what. Yeah, Cesaro had to do the same thing. He had braces for a while. Yeah, his fucking. I think he hit the metal post or something, and his went into his skull.
Well, not as far as that.
Yeah, no, his looked like they were fucking gone for how far they went up. But yeah.
So that's what Rhea's got to deal with. I don't know how long she's going to be out. There's no timetable for that. So obviously they had to do a fatal 5-way to determine.
Which Cesaro did wrestle.
He,
I mean, obviously after the initial,
Yeah.
whatever. Cesaro did wrestle with his for a bit after, but.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, we don't know the severity of how, her body responded to that. But like I was saying, fatal 5-way determined the new number 1 contender for Bianca for Money in the Bank. They had Asuka and Becky, who were doing double duty on Monday. Bliss and Liv, who have already qualified for Money in the Bank. And the returning Carmella. So Carmella, the one person left out, is the one who won. But, that's kind of what happens when WWE books themselves into a corner, essentially, and only has 5 women to the roster. So,
Yep.
Way to go. Way to go.
Think of all the people they had on their roster that they no longer have on their roster. That they could be, that is championship quality. Because first, Sasha and Naomi, both former champions. I mean, look at Dustin's Wall, Toni Storm. I mean, she was championship material. I mean, look at what she's doing this weekend. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
It's true. So main event, WWE main event. I don't know how that show's still going on.
Where does that even play? Like, is that an actual?
I think it plays on Peacock only. It is taped before Raw. Apparently, Doudrop is a 24/7 champion. Okay, but you're gonna like this. Fucking Judgment Day has been put on main event with Finn and Damian Priest fighting the Mysterios, and they lost to the Mysterios.
Fuck.
Ain't that some shit?
I fucking hate it here.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
I don't understand how you can have. Like, Judgment Day was so fucking cool. Like, Edge, Priest, and then we finally add Rhea. We get that extra member. Obviously, we want a champion in the group too, but whatever. But it's like, if we're so fucking cool. We finally get it. They're finally rolling, and then it's like, oh, fucking swerve it, dude. It's like, why? Why does... I don't get it.
Too many folks getting hurt.
It has nothing to do with fucking getting hurt. I mean, you could still do the fucking thing and be alright. Like, Edge should have still been in the group. Add Finn, add Ciampa. I mean, honestly, if you need a top babyface, you have Finn fucking Balor. Fucking push him back to the fucking moon. Like, he first Universal Champion hasn't been anywhere close to it since. Push Finn, leave Edge, put Ciampa with them if you want, do whatever the fuck. Push Finn. There's your answer right there. Push AJ, whatever. I mean, push AJ again. I mean, you have options. Push Bobby. Get Bobby away from fucking flex-offs with Theory. You have options. They had options. They just don't choose to use them.
I thought the flex-offs were Dustin's favorite thing. That's why they're still on the show.
Yeah, I randomly turned Raw on. I randomly turned Raw on again this week and seen Theory doing it again, and I'm like, why? Why? It's so like, I already don't like him anyways. I don't know why. He doesn't click for me. And then I'm like, but now we have him in I mean, I get it. He's an annoying heel. Whatever. But it's still just like, I don't know.
We had the return of Elias.
Hey, WWE. What does it stand for? Walk with Elias, you dumb fucks. Not walk with Ezekiel. Not hear Zeke speak. Look how fucking over... The same fucking guy. It's the same fucking guy. The same person with a beard, long hair, and a fucking guitar. Why? Why did you change him to look like fucking Macho Man, fucking tights, and whatever the fuck is going on? No fucking beard. I don't understand it. I need someone to sit down and fucking explain this to me of like, hey, Zeke, fucking bring Elias back and push Elias. You fucking need stars. I mean, obviously it's harder to do now because you have this whole fucking Ezekiel thing. But Elias got over as a heel. Elias did some face work. Hey, push Elias. Give him a fucking championship opportunity. No, now we got this fucking stupid ass storyline, and now his character. I mean, it's a high. They use him a lot on Raw still with this new Kevin Owens storyline, but last night should have shown them, hey, we fucked up. Elias was great. Now give Ezekiel whatever the fuck, give him a couple months off, let him fucking grow his beard back, grow his fucking hair out, bring the fucking guitar back, and fucking do that. I don't get it. It's so stupid. I hate this company.
Well, now you got Elrod is next.
No, I don't at all. I don't at all. I don't have that.
It's gonna be the next big
That's for you,
thing.
King.
Next best thing.
No.
Elrod and Veer. Put them as a tag team.
I haven't seen him. Is he still fucking around?
Yeah. He just had an interview or an interview segment, which was pretty funny. Fear the Veer.
Hey, Blake, where's that card at?
He's gonna be like, it's gonna be up your ass real soon.
I thought about that, saying that. Literally, that crossed my mind. I'm just over it. I'm over that company and the stupid ass. Like, it doesn't make any sense when you know something's working. Elias was fucking over. Elias could get reactions like no one. Elias' reactions were some of the best reactions. What is the fucking point of changing him? Is it for this one storyline of, I'm Elias' younger brother? Like, where the fuck is he gonna? Where is Ezekiel gonna go after this Kevin Owens feud? Also, hey, fucking Kevin Owens. There's a main event star right there. Instead of all this other shit you're scrambling to do, scramble button. You got fucking Kevin Owens. But then again, also after Kevin Owens, what the fuck is Ezekiel gonna do? Someone else gonna call him a liar that he's actually Elias? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Is Ezekiel gonna be in a tag team with Elias where he fucking goes under the ring, puts the beard and the headband on, and then comes back out? Fucking tag.
Yes. Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Ezekiel and Elias are gonna be a tag team, and they're all gonna be pre-recorded, and yeah, they're gonna be pre-recorded matches all the time. They're gonna be Raw Tag Team Champions. And they're going to have their other brother, Elton, show up. And it's going to be Braun Strowman.
It's just so upset. Are we done talking about WWE? Can we talk about something fun?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Fucking shoot me, dude. Fucking take me out back and fucking shoot me.
Nikita Lyons is going to be back next week.
Twice.
Double tap. Nikita Lyons returning from the MCL sprain in her knee. I don't know who she's going to be facing, but she's going to be back next week, it said. Jordan Devlin, who's already appeared on NXT before, had a fantastic program for the Cruiserweight Championship with Santos Escobar way back when. Is now going to be coming from UK to regular NXT 2.0, and he's got a new fucking name as well. JD Madonna Hugh or whatever bullshit his name is. But so in the Indies, again, this goes back to.
Are you trying to make me smash my head in my desk?
We'll see. We're almost there. NXT.
It's glass, dude. It's really fucking hard.
Nice. That's good. Let's see how many attempts it takes to get through it.
This is thick glass. I ain't going through it. It's gonna go through my fucking head before I go through it.
Again, back to the old story. Indie names. If you got an indie name, they don't want you to use it. They don't want you to be known for it. WWE wants full control over the name, the gimmick, everything. So it also seems like anybody that's coming from NXT UK is going to be. They might be. I don't know. I feel like they might be kind of getting rid of UK for as much of the talent that's coming to 2.0.
But keep main event around.
Yeah. I mean, where else do you think they need to go when you're done at going on the main roster? You got to go to main event. So it's interesting. I forgot when he's coming. I mean, I don't really give a shit when he's going to show up on NXT. I just thought it was really stupid that the dude's already been on NXT. I get it. His indie name was Jordan Devlin too. But why the fuck would you give him something stupid?
Wait.
Blame Dustin.
Well, I mean, like Gunther and whatever they named the other guy from Imperium, and the other guy from Imperium, I think he has a new name too.
That's true. Yep.
I mean,
WWE doing WWE things. Hashtag WWE logic right there. Cody thinks he's going to be back within 7 months. They said that he's obviously going to be out for 9. He thinks he can come back in 7.
That's Rumble.
It is Rumble.
Why would he say that?
Exactly. I was like, why would you say that? Just shut your ass up.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut up and show up at the Rumble.
Exactly.
Oh no, it's 9 months. Hey, maybe fucking 10. I don't know when it's gonna push it out further. Don't fucking make it sooner.
Yep. So it's just like, come on.
Cody, fucking kayfabe us, dude. Give us something. Give us something. We don't want to be spoiled on everything. Give us a fucking surprise. We knew it was you at Mania. We're not fucking stupid. Fucking kayfabe us into fucking. Oh no, yeah, it's actually really bad. And then fucking the match with Seth after, and then the night after, whenever he hit me with the sledgehammer and everything. Yeah, man, it was just fucking. And then, I mean, if you want to get really specific, hey, when the part that made me fucking throw up when I was watching it, when he took that fucking kendo stick and pushed it into my chest, yeah, that fucking ripped everything apart. I might be out a year. I don't know if I might be coming back for Money in the Bank next year or something. I hate it.
Yeah. And then Triple H. He was at the Performance Center this week. He was there for business. And what he's told people was that he said, quote unquote, "I'm back." What "I'm back" means, we have no fucking clue yet.
It means black and gold. Bring it fucking back. Get rid of the colors. Get rid of the 2.0. Fucking do it the right. Or fucking say fucking NXT. Just go fucking pedigree Vince's old ass through the fucking creative table and take over that shit.
I don't know. Again, we're just speculating that he'd be taking back NXT.
I think it's wishful thinking more than speculating.
That's very true. If he's going to be taking control again of NXT, or what if he's doing the next in line?
Which technically Bruce has been in charge of NXT lately, right? And now he just got bumped over to talent relations, so it makes kind of sense that Triple H comes back to take over.
Again.
Hopefully.
Again, wishful thinking, right? We don't know. That no one has said anything yet. He could have just been there and been like, yeah, I'm back to take a shit in the toilet, or come get the shit from my office.
I'm back to clean out my office.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, we don't know. Nothing's been said, but if it was to take control of NXT again, that meme that we've all been sharing of Stephanie talking to Triple H of, well, what do you want to do? He's like, you know exactly what I want. It's the old NXT. She's already taken the interim powers, made him to good use to put Triple H back in control.
I swear, if there's a post, I don't know, just anything, and I see that fucking old NXT logo, I'm back. I'm back in. If that's all it's gonna take is me to see that old NXT logo, and then I'll be back in. Not on Raw or SmackDown. Just NXT.
Well, Triple H comes back, opens the door. He's like, "I'm back." So where are my boys at?
Yeah.
And
somebody just.
Yeah, about that.
Sean just turned, grab, like, hold on, I can get them right for you. Fucking puts the remote on, like, what is it, Wednesday night? Okay, cool. Here they are, right here. Right there. Hey, look, there's Adam Cole. Look, he's gonna be he's fighting for the he's fighting for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship this weekend. Look, here's right there. Oh, yep, there's Kyle. Oh, there's Samoa Joe. Oh, there's who else?
There's Regal.
There's Regal. Hey, there's Danielson over there, right there. Moxley, hey, look, Moxley, he's right there too. Look at what Moxley's doing right now. He's fighting Tanahashi this weekend. Can you believe that?
Well, we've got
hey, FTR's over there too.
That's
Malachi.
Kushida returned back to New Japan. He said he's going to stay there. He's going to finish the rest of his wrestling career in New Japan and is never going to leave. So I think it was New Japan Road, I think the show was called this week. Hiromu Takahashi versus Taiji Ishimori for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Ishimori retained. After the match, he was doing a promo. Kushida came out, and it looks like he wants that title back and be champion. Setting up that feud. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously we can bleed into Dynamite.
Fucking finally.
Yeah, I'm going to bleed into Dynamite. That
Fuck
was
you,
pretty
Dustin.
much everything. Everything around the world. Which is, pretty funny. Dustin, you still putting on shit-ass shows? Come on, you got to do better, man. Come on. Got to help us out.
You forgot to bring up you forgot to mention Blake when he's tag team champions in NXT UK.
Oh, that's right. So this week, obviously, well, UK finishes about like a few hours ago. The recently crowned new NXT UK champions. One of the guys is hurt. So they had to vacate the titles. Apparently they had a match.
Fucking Vacant did it again. That dude's on a fucking roll this year.
He's on a big roll.
That dude's on on fucking fire right now. He's still currently the women's tag team champions.
That's true. That's very true. Brooks and Jensen from NXT 2.0 went over there and are now the new NXT
even know who
UK
that is.
Tag team champions.
I legitimately don't know who that is. Brooks and I'll get Brooks and Dunn.
They Brooks and Dunn. Dirk Bentley.
And then you said Brooks and Jensen?
Yeah.
Okay, I get Brooks Jensen.
Or Briggs and Jensen. Try Briggs and Jensen. Josh Briggs and
Jensen. Okay.
Yeah.
There's also a Briggs and Jensen law firm. Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs.
See, it's close enough.
Fucking Brooks and Jensen.
Fucking
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck these people are. What's this have to do with me?
country ass. I don't know, ask Dustin. Dustin says you enjoy your Brooks and Jensen. I'm gonna keep calling them. And
fucking Brooks and Jensen.
And his dyad. So.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Dustin has his dyad.
Hey, that guy's got a Green Lantern tattoo. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Josh Briggs. Yeah, you're.
Oh, they got that. Oh, their logo is cool. It's like a circle with JB in it on top and then BJ on bottom. Oh, that's so cool, dude. Your initials are reversed. Your initials are like a palindrome. What the fuck are we doing? I hate you, Dustin. Look, we moved past it, and then you still had to bring it up. Wait. Okay. One thing I did see from NXT UK. Mustache Mountain is no more. Are we getting Tyler Bate in America?
I mean, at this point, I don't see them fucking doing anything, either of them, anymore.
Like Tyler Bate, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know why he wasn't pushed, but fucking WWE.
Well, he was Cruiserweight champion when they were trying to bring that back.
Was he?
And then all of a sudden they were just like, fuck it.
He was NXT UK champion too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then did Pete Dunne take it from him and then kept it for fucking ever, and now he's fucking Blitch on the main roster?
Yep. Very much so. But back to actual exciting news.
Hey, fun stuff. Back to fun stuff.
Dynamite.
Fucking Brooks Jensen.
That's what I just call him, Brooks Jensen, going forward. Danielson starts the show.
Dustin, if you send me a Brooks Jensen or fucking Josh Briggs card, I will drive to your house and I will literally set my phone up and record me beating your ass. I will drag you out of your house and I will drag your cat out of the house, and me and that cat are gonna do what Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs do. We're gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Take a shit in your mouth. Danielson. Danielson has confirmed everything we were speculating was going to be true. Though he's not dealing with the concussion issues that he was known to have in WWE. I don't know what the injury is this time, but he is hurt, which sucks. That just continues to add to the list of all injured stars everywhere.
Yeah.
But just to add a few, the Bunny is hurt, Lee Johnson is hurt, Matt Hardy's old cripple-ass knee's hurt, Buddy Matthews is hurt, Red Velvet is hurt, obviously Punk, who had surgery. I mean, the list goes on and on. So it sucks for sure. And it just has to show, I mean,
wrestling's hard.
Luckily, the roster is so much depth in it that you can easily, I don't want to say easily, but you could pivot at least a little bit. So
without a panic button.
Right. Danielson confirms he can't compete at Forbidden Door. He can't compete at Blood and Guts.
Just side tangent here because of what we just said. Just look at the difference, like the panic button comment. Look at the difference. Which, I mean, I understand that, hey, yeah, we're super lucky and you could count AEW as super lucky with their injuries because they did have Forbidden Door around the corner, this partnership with New Japan, so basically doubled their roster at least for this one show. But, I mean, still look at what it's like. Okay, their panic button was to have Jon Moxley and Tanahashi have a match for an interim world championship. And it's like, I mean, I get it. WWE kind of fucked themselves with their shit, but like we kind of mentioned, that they had options, and so did AEW, and look what we're getting with their options. It's like, how the fuck do you just not? I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyways, Danielson.
Yeah, so he confirms it. He says he's handpicked his replacement for both matches for his place. And
I did not know the both matches. I missed part of the promo because
So it'd be for both matches, and
so it's the same person for both.
Yes.
Okay.
And this person is going to be the newest member of the Blackpool Combat Club as well.
Nice.
Zack Sabre Jr. came out. He was kind of jawing at the stage.
Yeah,
whatever, cool. Zack Sabre Jr. is one of the best technical wrestlers. If no one's have seen him wrestle, holy shit, he's so fucking good.
And Brian said this will be the best technical match of all time.
Yes. So
I know who I want it to be, or who makes sense to me.
So this person is a technical wrestler, but can also bring the same intensity and violence Danielson likes to bring, and will be a good match for Blood and Guts. So there are a couple things that run through my head, obviously.
I see a picture of 3 people, and I would technically be okay with any of those 3, but I obviously know it. If you know me, I have a preference.
Yes. Which we will talk about later, so we'll fast forward that later. Put that shit on pause.
Yeah.
What else we had? We had...
do what WWE can't do, put it on ice, and move it on.
Yes. Hangman had a match against a Ring of Honor opponent rival that he has, long-lasting rivalship, Silas Young.
Butcher's brother.
Yes. Which was a good match. But here's the thing.
Hey, that fucking Silas Young dude can move, though. That little fucking whatever he did in the fucking corner, that shit was dope. At the end of the right before Hangman took his fucking head off, that shit was dope, though. I was like, okay, dude, you're like 94 years old, but you fucking got it, dude.
So here's the one thing that I've heard people have brought up when we kind of get these like one-off matches. So like we have the Silas Young match. Not too long ago we had Hangman fight David Finlay, or people that come in
W. Morrissey.
Come through the Forbidden Door. Is have like some type of video package of who the person is.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that, because then you kind of get a little bit more history, backstory, a little more in depth of who this person is and why we should care about them. So I do agree with that. I think, I mean, the matches speak for themselves, but for people that don't know, you gotta give them a little bit of something.
Yeah, they didn't do that for this match,
No, well, they don't do it at all.
Yeah,
Seriously.
so because I mean, I feel like the only thing they were relying on for this was like, oh, he's a two-time ROH television champion. That's all that was really said. Is like, okay, I mean, he's got some credibility, because for people like me who've never seen him before, I've never seen this guy before, and I immediately see him. I made my jokes in the chat. It's fucking Butcher's brother, because he looks just fucking like Butcher. I don't know. So it's like the only credibility I have of this guy is, okay, yeah, he's a two-time ROH TV champion. Cool. That's all I know about this guy.
Again, if you're in the crowd, you're not going to be able to hear that.
Exactly. That too. Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that there's a little bit of area of improvement there is, like, if we're getting these one-off matches, we got to know, like, a little bit about this person.
Yeah, I don't think it's always necessary. Like for someone like Morrissey, I don't think it's necessary for him. Most people's gonna know who that is. I mean, you can still do it, but most people's gonna know who that is. But like for Dave Finlay, for Silas Young, that's something that's probably needed.
Right, especially for at least the established stars, because we know, Dynamite and Rampage put the jobber matches on TV. So for those cases, yeah, we don't need them. But if it's something that
exactly. If it's Wardlow's gonna powerbomb somebody 30 times, yeah, we don't need it.
Right.
But for something that's gonna be an actual competitive match like that one was last night, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I thought the match was good. Obviously, it's the post-match angle that we've been setting up for weeks now. Adam Cole and Jay White. But we finally get the fucking coin drop. And the coin drop is fucking money.
That holy shit chant was so loud.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was dope.
Kazuchika Okada has made his AEW debut in the Go Home show before Forbidden Door. Obviously, you need to have Okada for this fucking show, and he's finally here. It's fucking awesome.
It's gonna be dope. He better not win, but it's gonna be dope.
It is amazing. What else? I'm trying to think of everything that happened. Tony Storm beat Marina Shafir. Shafir and Nyla Rose are a tag team, it seems. I know they've been tagging on Dark and Elevation for a few times. But it's cool to see Nyla come out with Marina, knowing that they're potentially in cahoots with each other. Kind of gives each of them something to do. Obviously, Tony got the roll up and had like some crab fucking style pin format to get the 1, 2, 3, and obviously that's just setting up Thunder Rosa to come out and save her. Build up, continue for their match for this Sunday.
Malika beat
Penta, which we already knew was going to happen, and they kind of, unfortunately, with all the news breaking with Andrade and telling everybody that CMLL is to blame for them telling New Japan not to work with any AAA stars, we kind of knew that was going to happen. But that match was fucking dope as hell. So
the parts I seen was really good.
Holy shit. And Penta was selling a tailbone lower back injury because he went for a tope over the top, and dude went straight ass bone to the fucking floor. It would fucking look terrible. But that match was stellar. It was awesome. Malachi moves on. I'm trying to think. What else?
Osprey. Oh, and Aussie Open.
Aussie Open versus
Orange Cassidy.
Vice and Orange Cassidy. That was another stellar match. Again, fucking having... It's not just Osprey getting the opportunity for having U.S. television spots, but even Aussie Open.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Aussie Open is the one that's taking the falls.
Bro, that dude had the fucking cape. That shit is so cool.
Yeah. Aussie Open is a fantastic tag team.
Yeah.
I would even say, because I love Jeff Cobb, but I even think Aussie Open might be even better than Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb. Like, Jeff Cobb owns that part of that team. Like, everything that's great about that team is because of Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
Great O'Khan is a great amateur wrestler, but he is a character-driven persona. Because he does a lot of the over-the-top stuff. So it's like, okay, whatever. But, I mean, Aussie Open is, I think...
the tag
British,
team.
Yeah, British tag team champions or something like that. Alongside with Rev Pro Championship that Osprey hosts. So, like, again, that match is awesome. It's all of them setting up. They've been setting this up for the last few weeks anyways. For FTR, Roppongi Vice, Will Ospreay, Great O'Khan, Jeff Cobb. I feel like a lot of people are kind of not taking so well to that booking of that match. Like, they feel like they're not... The lead-up hasn't been good, but I think they're...
For which match?
For the situation of United Empire versus everyone, essentially.
Oh, no. I like the Osprey... Orange Cassidy match. I'm fine with that, but I'm also obviously a massive Will Ospreay fan and a very big Orange Cassidy fan too. I fucking love Orange Cassidy, so I'm cool with that. I feel like they messed up. No slight or shot at Roppongi Vice, but they should not be in that three-way tag team match, in my opinion. So I think that's where they kind of messed that one up. That 100% should be the Bucks. I know they wanted to get Bullet Club more on the show, but I mean, honestly, the Bucks haven't been a part of Bullet Club in a very long time. So they obviously kind of separated from that whenever they left New Japan. So, I mean, it's weird. Plus, their opponents for that match. I mean, the match that they're in is like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah. I mean, we can just go straight into the card then.
If you want to do that. I'm looking here, and the only other thing that I can think of that happened that I remember seeing is the shit show of a segment that was where Tanahashi and Moxley just faced off, jogging each other in the ring for approximately 10 minutes, while the other people like JAS and everybody else that's involved in that whole thing are just the camera cuts were so awkward because then you get somebody just staring at each other waiting to be hit, and it's literally two people looking at each other waiting for the other person to hit them, and they're like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to hit, and then swing, and I'm like, this is a clusterfuck, like, what are we doing here? And that's the only other thing I can think of that happened from... Yeah. Because that was awful. But if you guys want to jump into the card, I'm going to start at the bottom and go up from what I have here. Because obviously we're not going to do the pre-show match, which is Max Caster and the Gun Club versus...
you gotta say it right. It's Max Caster.
And the Ass Boys.
There you go.
Okay.
And Daddy Ass.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't know that part. That is hilarious. Versus a bunch of names I don't know who these people are. So, yeah, the 8-man tag match.
So that's the New Japan LA Dojo. Kevin Knight, the DKC, who we'll see on Rampage, fighting against Hook, Alex Coughlin, and Yuya Uemura.
Yeah. So that's the buy-in pre-show.
Yeah, that's the New Japan Strong's guys, essentially.
Yeah. So I'm just going to start at the bottom and work my way up from the card that I'm looking at. So we have started off hot. Zack Sabre Jr. versus To Be Announced. We have a similar situation last time when we did WrestleMania, where you had the to be announced, and it was Cody Rhodes. For just because that's here on my sheet that I can see, 4 of us picked for whoever that person is. Wait, hold on. Was that? Hold on. Because I see vague. Yeah, that's that match. So 4 of us picked that person. The one person that didn't pick, Adam picked Seth Rollins, and was the only one that was wrong there. This one's a little bit harder to pick, I believe, because we actually don't fucking know. Like, we knew that was Cody. Everybody was 99% sure that was fucking Cody. This could be...
To be fair... I think if Danielson was able to do the match, I think he would have put over Zack Sabre Jr. In my opinion, I think he would have done that. Yeah. And that match would have been fucking awesome.
That match would possibly be the match of the night. Just fucking started off,
easily,
hot. Yeah.
Easily could have. But because now it's a to be determined who the person is, obviously it could be a brand new debut. In a debut match, you obviously want this person to win.
Yeah. And they're also, if it is a new person, they are obviously signing at some sort of AEW contract because they're the newest member of Blackpool Combat Club. So if it is a new person,
right? So those are things we have to consider as well, of identifying who we think this person could be. The 3 people I think it could be is, and I'll start with the least likely of it being Jonathan Gresham.
Mm-hmm. That's what I see.
Mainly because he is a fantastic technical wrestler, the current Ring of Honor champion, but he already has a Ring of Honor contract / AEW contract. He would not be able to fit into Blood and Guts, and to be quite frank, he doesn't have the same star power as a Danielson or
the other 2 people on your list.
People that I think of.
Yeah.
Obviously, what a lot of people want it to be, Johnny Gargano.
Well, we're done. That's where we needed to go. That's where we're at.
Obviously Johnny Wrestling. It is funny. He is going to be doing a signing the morning of Forbidden Door
in Chicago.
Somewhere in Chicago. But he has already gone on record to say, guys, he's like, I know what it looks like. He's like, but I've had this.
Yes, Johnny.
This booking well in advance, and
call it fucking kismet, dude. Okay, fucking sign your fucking contract, get in the fucking ring, and beat the fuck out of Zack Sabre Jr. Do me a solid.
I would say yes. It would.
Bro,
he would fit against Zack Sabre Jr.
Johnny,
but
Will Ospreay, Jay White, and Adam Cole on the same fucking card in the same night. Wait, we anybody else?
If that happens, you're welcome. By the way.
Yeah, please fucking do.
But I don't see him fitting under Blackpool Combat Club.
That's the only thing I see as well. But fucking do it anyways, okay?
I mean, yeah.
Honestly,
I'd still be down.
For months ago, would you, just looking at Wheeler Yuta in The Best Friends, would you say he was Blackpool Combat Club?
No.
Okay, then. That answers my... And then he fucking goes into Blackpool Combat Club, and he's fucking awesome. So...
I mean, Wheeler Yuta, in my opinion, was awesome before, but...
He's even more awesome now.
Better.
Yes.
And the person I think who will be, and a lot of people think it's going to be Cesaro.
That's...
Claudio.
But the problem with that... So, I look at Gresham, I look at Gargano, I think technical wrestlers. When I look at Cesaro, I don't know if I think technical. Because I feel...
You are insane.
I don't know if technical is the word I look at when I think of Cesaro. I think of fucking awesome. I'm not trying to take anything away from Cesaro either. Let me say that I fucking love Cesaro. Cesaro is one of the best in the world. I think of... Because when I look at it, I think of shit like they showed at WrestleMania, where he's fucking spinning Seth Rollins on his head for fucking 30 minutes. I think... is that technical wrestling?
No, but that is the persona that they've pushed Cesaro to be.
I mean,
If you
that's
watch
true.
any of
I
the
don't.
stuff,
Okay.
Ring of Honor,
That might be where I'm at because I only know WWE Cesaro. I don't know ROH Cesaro, so that might be where my personal disconnect is. So.
and you also have to think in Danielson's last run with the company, he was helping Cesaro get over.
Yeah.
As well. So
True.
there's the connection already. He obviously is a fucking brick house.
Yeah.
So he can literally beat the shit out of anybody.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing.
It fits in both accords.
Yeah, I feel like when I look at it, like again, we don't think it's Gresham because Gresham would be a great fit, but we don't think it's Gresham for contract reasons and ROH and things like that. So if we narrow it down to Gargano and Cesaro, is he going to go by Claudio or is he going to be Cesaro? Like, is he going to do like the Enzo thing where he does the CSRO but still be Cesaro?
I think he'll do Claudio Cesaro, maybe, is my guess.
Yeah.
He already trademarked the Cesaro acronym like
Yeah.
Enzo did.
Yeah.
He already did that.
Yeah.
So he could still go by Cesaro, or he might just do Claudio Cesaro. I think either works.
Yeah. So, anyways, I feel like when you look, again, this is my perspective, not knowing ROH, Cesaro, whatever, that. So, I feel like Gargano fits the technical aspect more that Danielson is promoting. But like you said, he doesn't really fit into Blackpool Combat Club as well. However, I feel like when I'm looking at it, Cesaro doesn't fit the technical part of the match as much, but he fits fucking perfect into Blackpool Combat Club. Like, that fucking Smash Mouth just beat the absolute fuck out of you. I feel like Cesaro could play that perfectly.
And here's the thing for Cesaro's case also. So, obviously there's a hated rivalry between Kingston and Danielson. He has the same thing with Cesaro.
Really? I did not know that.
So to think, if it is Cesaro...
You're starting to win me over. If I'm getting Cesaro to come in and beat the fuck out of Eddie Kingston, you're starting to win me over, okay?
So, it's very...
Johnny, I fucking love you, but if we're talking about Eddie Kingston getting his ass beat...
So I was saying, it would fit. He would be the exact same...
He's a fucking puzzle piece into Blackpool Combat Club. He's a puzzle piece.
Yeah. So... yeah, I think it would be Cesaro. Another fun one that I've heard people talk about is like, what if it was William Regal?
That would be...
What if Regal fought Sabre Jr., which would be a dream match?
Yeah, and then at that point, Zach's going to win that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he would fight in Blood and Guts, because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Because Regal is also Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
So... I think it wouldn't be Regal, but it would be really fucking cool if
it would be hilarious. It would be awesome if it was Regal. I don't want to say hilarious in a disrespectful way, because it would be awesome, but it would be hilarious if it was Regal. In a good way.
So, yeah, I think it would... I think the signs point to Cesaro.
Yeah.
I think it's finally the time for him to finally show up somewhere. Obviously, the same amount of time as Gargano. Like, it would finally be a time for him to show up. But I think Cesaro makes more sense, and if they bring a older veteran into BCC, I think we finally would get a new, younger talent that we could probably see also get swooped in as well. Too. So I think it'd be cool.
Either way, how many WWE marks are going to be pissed when either one of those show up?
Well, Dustin.
Oh, fucking ex-WWE guy, here he is again. Even though both of them were very well established before WWE.
I see you, Dustin, on those IWC groups.
We're going to fucking riot, boys. me and Gareth going to fucking storm.
Oh, brother. Oh, we got to do a fucking pick on this, so...
On the conception of Cesaro being the person... I'm going to take the mystery pick.
So AJ's taking TBA. Yeah. I'm also going to take TBA. Dustin, you're champion. You pick last.
I'll take TBA.
All right.
But if Zack Sabre Jr. wins, though, no lie, I ain't gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Like, he is legit
Are,
a top star.
okay, first off, AJ, are you gonna be mad at anything that happens Sunday?
Let me see. I gotta look at this card. If Eddie Kingston's team wins, I'd probably be upset. I think that might be the only thing that would actually make me upset.
Well, let's get to the other thing that I know would upset you. The next match is Bullet Club, a little too sweet. We have El Phantasmo, Hikuleo, and the Young Bucks versus Dudes with Attitudes. Darby Allin, Sting, and hit me with that name because I can't pronounce it.
Hiromu.
Nope, not that one.
Shingo Takagi.
Yeah, that one's good. I was thinking about their faction, their team name together.
Oh, Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Yeah, there you go. So that's the match: Bullet Club versus Dudes with Attitudes.
So I think originally Kyle was supposed to be in this match, but wasn't cleared as of yesterday. And I think we probably would have gotten Tetsuya Naito in this match as well.
That would have been dope. That would have made this match a little more interesting. Also, don't put fucking Sting in the match, but hey, whatever.
Yeah. And that's the shitty part is, like, Tetsuya Naito's not on this card. Here's one thing about the card. A lot of people are giving it flack saying that this doesn't seem to be the show that everyone is expecting to be. And with a little bit of politicking, yeah, we got one match that we know for sure got canceled and scrapped, which was Ospreay versus Andrade. That was 100% supposed to happen. We got Orange Cassidy, something that I would never thought that, I know it's a side tangent, but never that is something that I would think that I would want to see, but it actually has some intrigue appeal to it. And then you've got, like, everything going on with Kota Ibushi. It fucking sucks, right? So we're not going to see Kota Ibushi ever again, basically, in New Japan, I feel like. Like, they're going to wait till his contract expires. Then we've got Punk, who got fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Danielson, who got hurt. Kenny Omega, who's still on the shelf and recovering. So, yeah, it's not the best show, per se, on paper or whatever. But I still think this show is going to be fucking banger. Like, it's going to be something really magical, you could say. But for this match, yeah, it's weird. We got Sting is back, and that's what the whole driving point was from last week. Sting is back.
Who cares?
Here's the thing. Either side could lose. The shitty thing is, with the Bucks being tag champions, just winning, you have El Phantasmo, who is stellar, but you have Hikuleo. And I feel like Hikuleo is the one that would take the fall if this was to happen. Because then you've got Darby. Who's Darby? Darby's Darby. Sting is Sting. Takahashi and Takagi are two of, like, the best stars there. Like, the Rampage Dragon, Takagi, is a monster. And then, Takahashi just lost to Ishimori. And I'm like, I don't know who you would pin on that team.
Sting.
Like,
Sting, 100%.
I would 100% say Sting, but I also feel like they're going to have Sting pin Hikuleo.
I hope Hikuleo pins Sting. I don't want Young Bucks. I don't want El Phantasmo. I want fucking Hikuleo to pin Sting.
And here's the thing, right? Bucks are like...
I'm picking Bullet Club, by the way. There's no fucking shot. Call me picking this card of picking with my heart. I don't fucking care if I'm wrong. I'm not the fucking champion anymore. I'm not defending. I'm picking this card. There is no fucking shot I'm picking Sting over anything named Bullet Club. I don't care who. If you put anything in that with just the name Bullet Club, I'm picking them over fucking Sting. 20 times out of 20. 100 times out of 100. And like I said, I hope fucking Hikuleo fucking pin Sting.
Book it.
Fucking book it. You heard Dustin. He said book it. I said fucking book it.
There's no fucking way I'm picking Sting either.
Book it. Bullet Club.
Yes. Yeah. Bullet Club, not Bullet Cub.
Dumb bitch.
Adam's pick and Sting.
Yeah, fuck him too. Hikuleo. You heard that shit that AJ just gave you. I pointed the wrong way. I pointed my Discord. Heard that fuck shit. Fucking go out there and fucking beat Sting's ass and pin him. I fucking like Hikuleo. I mean, of course, I like Bullet Club, so.
I do too. I think Hikuleo's definitely improved over the years. Because here's the thing. Hikuleo is a giant.
Yeah.
And it's hard for giants to do much in a ring. Like, you're already limiting yourself to doing a specific moveset, a style, but he's been improving. I would hate for him to take the fall. And this, if it was, it's mainly because now the Bucks can say, yeah, we're Bullet Club for one night only, but we don't need Bullet Club because we're the Young Bucks. So it can easily distance themselves from Bullet Club again, which would start another war, essentially, you can say. And
which could work, and then you end up leading to more of Undisputed Elite versus Bullet Club somewhere down the road. I don't fucking like it, but
part of me says the other team would potentially win, but I'm gonna die on that sword.
Yeah, me too, dude. Me too.
Dying on the sword.
Yeah. Moving on, a Bullet Club, too sweet. Hikuleo, come through, please. Moving on, we have a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Thunder Rosa, the champion, defending against Toni Storm. Again, I don't give a fuck. Picking with my heart, Toni Storm.
I would love for Toni Storm.
It's her time. She hasn't done anything since she was NXT UK Women's Champion. Fucking, it's her time.
I would love for Toni Storm to be champion. But I don't think it's time just yet to pull the plug on Thunder Rosa. I'm going to keep Thunder Rosa as champion.
Well, you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, I'd be happy to be wrong, but...
Dustin, it's your time. You have both of these women on your wall right behind you. You were wearing a Thunder Rosa shirt at this time. What are you gonna do?
I'm taking Thunder.
You bitch. Well, that's my pick to pull ahead when Tony wins. Any comments of this match? Are we good to move on?
Now we're good.
Fuck Thunder.
I mean, the only thing here is we weren't expecting a women's match at all on this show. And I think Tony really wanted to break that mold where obviously New Japan is a men's only promotion. They have Stardom, which is a women's only promotion. Would it have been cool to have someone from Stardom fight Thunder Rosa instead? Yeah, it would have been totally cool. But I would say kudos to Tony for just being like, fuck it. We're gonna put women on the card, two of the best wrestlers, and they're gonna go out there and steal the show.
Hopefully Thunder Rosa doesn't sandbag her. Moving on, we have the three-way winner-take-all tag team match for the ROH World Tag Team Championship and the IWGP Tag Team Championships. We have FTR, Dax Hardwood, and Cash Wheeler, who are the ROH champions, versus United Empire, Great O'Khan, and Jeff Cobb, who are the IWGP Tag Team Champions, versus, for some reason, Roppongi Vice of Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero. This one's a little harder for me, because if I say I pick with my heart, I mean, okay, that's FTR, or do I pick, obviously Will Ospreay's got me leaning United Empire. I'm watching more of Jeff Cobb lately because of this show and, watching more wrestling in general, except WWE. I really starting to like Jeff Cobb a lot. Obviously, I'm not picking Roppongi Vice because why would I? So this one's kind of harder to pick. Because then if you look at it from the aspects, it's like, okay, do you give United Empire the ROH titles to go back to New Japan with, or do you give FTR the IWGP to keep here and obviously probably go over there to defend at some point? It's like...
So, a couple weeks ago, I said match to book.
Also,
winner take all.
yeah. Also, Young Bucks should be in this fucking match. It makes no fucking sense that they're not in this match. Especially when you label it winner take all. You have another set of tag team champions. Why are they not in this fucking match? It makes no sense to me.
Yes.
Put
the Bucks should
two other members of the actual Bullet Club, the Good Brothers, who fucking Impact, go fuck yourself. Good Brothers, Chase Owens and Fale. I don't know if Fale just doesn't want to wrestle in the United States. I don't know what that has to do. Put them in. Ace Austin just joined. Juice is out, obviously, but I mean, there's other people in the Bullet Club. Why is Kenta not on this card?
I don't know. He just came back though, so I don't know if he couldn't do visas or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm picking FTR, and here's the reason. FTR, I mean, they're hot right now, and let's fucking give them all of the gold. They're still AAA tag champs. They're still, obviously, they're the Ring of Honor championship. They want to be IWGP champions. You give it to them at All Out, Bucks versus FTR for everything.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I think you swayed me. I think I'll pick FTR. Sorry, Cobb and United Empire.
Because if FTR, I mean, if they win, they can go to Japan.
Yeah.
They can give them back the belts. Not a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
But I think we strap the rocket continuous. Let's strap 4 fucking rockets on FTR.
Yeah.
And go to fucking Saturn.
Oh, especially good guy FTR versus bad guy Young Bucks. Fucking yeah. But give me popcorn. I'll watch that all fucking day.
Yep.
Dustin?
I'm also going to take FTR.
Hey, Dustin. Fuck you.
I knew that was going to happen with Dustin picking last. Moving on, we have a singles match for the no title, no belt, but still champion, IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. We have the champion Will Ospreay versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Without a fucking doubt, Ospreay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Orange Cassidy, you're fantastic, but I don't see a world where Will Ospreay loses this match. But who knows? No other comments on that. Do we see Juice Robinson at all? Not necessarily in a combat situation of where he has to get physical in a ring. Like, I don't know, does he walk out on the ramp? Does he show up on the Titantron? Can you call it Titantron in AEW? The big screen?
I don't think they just call it... Well, I think they just call it a big screen. I don't think they call it a Titantron.
Yeah. I don't know if Titantron was like trademarked by WWE or something stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Why not? Why not say... Maybe like Juice comes out and he's like, "You looking for this?"
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like Ospreay's gonna win this, and Juice is either gonna come out because Juice is stateside currently, right?
Yeah, maybe he could be.
So I mean, yeah, like what you said, come out. Oh, you're fucking looking for this, and sets up their match in the future. That's at some point in the future to where, Ospreay's the champion, doesn't have the title. Juice has the title, but he's not the champion. It's a perfect setup. And then another match that I don't really give a fuck about, 6-man tag team match, Lace Sex Gods, Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki with Ty Conti. Why is Ty Conti with Minoru Suzuki? Versus, never mind. I can let your imagination run wild. Eddie Kingston versus Eddie Kingston, Wheeler Yuta, and Shota. I don't know how to pronounce the last name.
Shota Umino.
There we go. Nailed it.
Yeah, this match I'm like utterly confused.
And insanely random. Yeah.
It's very random. But I think what we're gonna see also is a competition based off of theme songs compared to Chris Jericho's Judas and being one up by Minoru Suzuki's Kaze ni Nare, which is a huge fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Pop. So I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of animosity there.
Not right now.
But I'm probably going to take Suzuki and Jericho and Guevara,
We're almost
mainly because I think
Yeah. Almost done. You're
Kingston,
fine. We're almost done.
Santana, Ortiz, and BCC are going to win at Blood and Guts. So I'm going to give it to Jericho, Sammy, and Minoru Suzuki.
Okay. I don't know how to fucking type this. I guess we'll just do it like they have it.
Just do Jericho / Guevara / Suzuki.
Yeah. Jericho / I'm gonna have to extend that little thing out a little bit. Yeah, can I not pick this match? Like I don't want to pick Sammy to win, and I don't want to pick Eddie Kingston to win.
Yeah, you can throw it out.
Like two of my least favorite people in the wrestling world right now, and they're opposing each other. Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll just pick the same. Golly. Dustin.
Why are you taking so much time on this?
Well, because if I pick the same as you, I'm just gonna get fucking yelled at. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just go ahead and get
You've
yelled
already
at.
picked the same as all of us. At this
Yeah,
point,
so
it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Sure.
do the same.
Sure.
Wait, I picked something different than you guys, but wait.
Tony Storm.
Oh, Tony Storm. Okay, yeah, it was. Yeah. Moving on. We have the 4-way match for the inaugural AEW All-Atlantic, including places that aren't in the Atlantic Championship. We have Pac versus Miro versus Malachi Black versus Clark Connors, who is replacing Ishii because apparently he was hurt. And I don't know if it was that match or at some point he was hurt.
Yeah, that finals match to determine the final spot. Ishii and Clark Connors fought for the final spot. Apparently, he might have suffered a knee injury, so he couldn't get medically cleared for the match. So they just took the runner-up and put him in the match.
So this one, to me, is very hard to pick. Three people. I don't think Clark Connors is going to win it. Sorry, I don't know who.
Absolutely not.
I don't know who you are, Clark Connors. You're probably taking the pin in this one too. If Ishii was in it, it would be a little harder to pick. But. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, whoever you are, Clark Connors. Apologies. As far as the other three, though, I could see it literally going to any of those three.
Yeah.
I could literally see it going to any of those three.
Here's the thing. So, like, Miro obviously seems like the easy bet.
Yeah.
However, because now Ishii's not in this match, I feel like Miro and Ishii could have just fucking beat the living shit out of each other.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Miro just came back. Yeah, we could just put the title on Miro. He's already been TNT champion before, so he knows how to elevate a championship.
Yeah. Plus, he's fucking Miro, so he's...
Yes. Yeah. But I don't think Miro needs it.
I can see that 100%.
I think you can still protect Miro in this match.
That's what Clark Connors is for.
So that he can go and do other shit. I think it really should come down to Malachi and Pac.
Yeah.
Pac's been there since day one and hasn't been given anything. Like, he was at the top elevation of being in the picture for AEW World Championship, and then really that was it. But Malachi needs something to help, I feel like, elevate the House of Black. And obviously we can be like, well, the trios titles are coming, you should just put it on the House of Black. But Tony doesn't wants to wait for Kenny Omega so Kenny and the Bucks can be the champions. So it's like, and I've heard the conversation, it's like, Malachi's the character. He doesn't need a belt to, to elevate himself further. Like, they're comparing it to, like, Undertaker, where it's like, Undertaker never needed a championship because he was known for the mystique and the character. Malachi is known for the character. I could see that. But I feel like making him champion fucking works.
Yeah.
The thing about this title is they're like, this title is supposed to be representation of any person from any promotion coming in and fighting for the championship. Now, that doesn't make it any easier between the three competitors because any of those three can be taking that title and fucking tearing the house down anywhere.
Yeah. So if it's I agree with you. It's that hard decision. I can see them just straight up just putting it on fucking Miro. Like my initial thought when I look at this, just fucking looking at the paper, taking thought completely out of it. I'm like, especially the way I feel like Miro has been in this new Redeemer thing, because I don't think he was doing that when he left the Redeemer thing, was he?
He was.
Oh, okay.
Was.
Well, I feel like this is just something that's like super. Like again, like you said, Miro is seems like the number one choice. But if, like you said, Miro doesn't need it. So if you take Miro out of it, I'm gonna have to go with looking at Malachi and Pac. I love Malachi. I love the House of Black. But if I'm gonna do this, and like I said, at the top of the card of the picking, I gotta pick with my heart. I gotta pick Pac and just fucking hope. But saying that, I'm going to pick Pac. It's official. I'm going to pick Pac. That's my pick. If they put it on Miro, there's no upset in this match. If it goes to Malachi, fucking dope. If it goes to Miro, fucking dope. I'm 100% all for this. If they put it on Clark Connors, fucking surprise the fuck out of me, okay? But, I mean, again, no offense to Clark Connors. If you see this, apologies. You're awesome. I've never watched one of your matches, but
I will be happy with any of those three winning.
I've been a Pac fan since he was Adrian fucking Neville in NXT. So
I also feel like this championship is going to be one that won't hold a lot of title reign or like long title reigns.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a one that gets passed around a lot. For my own selfish reasons, I want the Rocket to be strapped to Malachi Black and shot to the moon. I say, yeah, I'm going to go Malachi because I really want Malachi to win a championship since, I mean, his last one was NXT Championship. Pac's last one was the Cruiserweight Championship, in which he had the longest reign for a while.
And fucking made that title, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick Malachi. Dustin, pick Miro.
Oh, that's what I was actually.
Oh, nice.
Nice. We finally got across the board something.
I will pick Clark Connors for Adam because
yeah,
he's gonna get it wrong anyways. So
do it.
Oh. And then somehow our math ended up. Oh, you said there was a match added.
Yes. So
I think this is the right place to do that match added.
Yes. Announced tomorrow on Rampage.
We are from the future.
They have announced Swerve in Your Glory.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that.
Versus Suzuki.
I don't need to know who they fucking face. I'm picking Swerve and Keith Lee. Again, pick one more heart. I don't care.
Well, but this match, it's either going to rekindle their bond.
What is it called? Swerve in Your Glory is what they're calling it?
Yeah. Okay. That's either going to rekindle their partnership from the Battle Royale, or this is where they're going to split.
Don't fucking do it. I mean, I'm all for Keith Lee and Swerve doing their own thing and being awesome, but I don't see them doing anything really right now, so let them fucking keep fucking people up together.
Because they're facing Suzuki-gun, Kanemaru, and El Desperado is who they said that they're going to be facing. I mean, if it was Suzuki-gun, they should have done El Desperado and Lance Archer, in my opinion, because El Desperado and Kanemaru are small-ass dudes trying to wrestle Keith Lee.
Yeah, Keith Lee's going to throw them into the rafters.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll probably pick with my heart on this one too, with Swerve and Keith Lee, even though I fucking love El Desperado. But Kanemaru, I mean, he's pretty good.
But you love Swerve more.
I love Keith Lee more. There's a difference.
I love both of them more, so.
I mean, I do love Swerve.
Dustin?
There's no big dudes in the other team.
No. Kanemaru and El Desperado are smaller dudes. El Desperado is a junior heavyweight like Swerve is. So, and Kanemaru is he would be fit in the IWGP Tag Team division, not the Junior Tag division. But he's not like Lance Archer that would be able to contest with Keith Lee.
Yeah, that would make more sense for Archer. So I'll stick Swerve.
Yeah, if they put Archer in that match instead of Kanemaru, I think it would be a lot closer of a match. But yeah, I mean, it's hard, right? Trying to book this type of match or this card where you kind of have to give wins,
give and take, sides. Yeah.
And I feel like this match could be kind of like that swing vote, essentially, because it's strictly New Japan versus AEW in this one. Yeah. Everything else has been mixed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, you got Osprey. You got Osprey and Osprey and Orange Cassidy is one versus the other. But yeah, almost every other match is pretty mixed because Bullet Club versus dudes with attitudes. Whatever. I mean, then you have Zack Sabre Jr. versus whoever he's facing. That one's one versus the other. But then yeah, the winner take all match, that's pretty well mixed, and then the other 6-man tag, it's so I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so that match, I'm gonna expect either one of two things to happen, and it's gonna be both with Keith Lee and Swerve. Either Swerve is gonna go heel and they split, or this rekindles their being tag team and solidifies them as being a team again and not split.
Yeah.
Like this match is probably going to make or break them.
So we got that one, and then I'm doing it anyways because I'm doing the spreadsheet, so AJ can go fuck yourself. Next match is, and it's also for the interim, not the AEW World Championship, the interim AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley versus Tanahashi. I'm picking Moxley.
This is the main event.
I know, but it's not. It's the interim.
It is the main event.
It's the interim.
Because it is the main event because Tanahashi's going to win. Tanahashi is going to take the AEW World Championship and go back to Japan and help elevate AEW for a Japanese audience, which they've already been doing with the commentary that Shingo's on for AEW, which is kind of funny, translating the shows for the Japanese audience. He's going to take that title and run through the G1 wearing AEW gold. I would love for both promotions to swap titles, but it's not going to happen.
You watch your fucking mouth.
I would have said yes to it if Okada was still champion. I would think they would swap titles because I don't see why not. But I think for at least a couple months, AEW is not going to have a world champion, mainly because technically Punk is still the world champion. And we would finally get the match that we were originally supposed to have, Tanahashi versus Punk at All Out. If he's ready for All Out, I think that's the match we're going to get. And then they would unify the belts where Punk would still be champion. This would be a win-win situation, I feel like. And a lot of people are going to fucking hate it. I know for 100%. All AEW fans and US marks are going to be like, an AEW wrestler needs to be the world champion for your program. No, it doesn't have to be. This is what's great about all these wrestling
About
that
being friends.
promotion stuff.
Yeah, about being friends and playing nice and cooperating with each other. Yeah,
exactly. You know, for Punk being out for this match, they kind of handled it really well. With this is a great pivot, especially because Moxley has been wanting Tanahashi for years, and he thinks Tanahashi's been ducking him. He finally gets his match, but I feel like anyone who calls out Tanahashi the first time that they fight, Tanahashi always wins. So, not to even keep that into consideration, I just think it would elevate AEW programming in Japan if Tanahashi is champion. Again, he's not the real champion to begin with. And if Moxley's champion, Moxley 100% deserves it. One, because this just gives him the opportunity to defend the belt in front of a crowd, which he wasn't able to do the first go around because he was the COVID champion. But he's tied in with all this Eddie Kingston bullshit. So it's like, why do we have our AEW champion tied in this stupid ass little feud? My pick, Tanahashi.
I think you sold me. Am I allowed to change my pick? You should be a fucking politician. Nope. Hey, the fucking show ain't over, okay? That was the rule last time. Is you fucking? I am changing my pick. It's okay, because the next one, I don't care what the fuck you say. You could.
Oh no.
You could give me. You could tell me. You could tell me who's gonna win that match. You I just came back from the future. Here's fucking proof to where one of these other three win that match, and I'm still gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. It's fucking Switchblade all fucking day. Dustin, who are you picking?
Dustin's picked Moxley.
You said huh? What?
He picked Moxley.
No.
He picked Moxley. He's lying to you. He picked Moxley.
Okay, and to start this one off, it's the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. This is what we're gonna pick the time on. Dude, I feel like he did he throw a little extra into the world this week?
Yeah, he did.
I feel like he did. Jay White, you watch this fucking show? You wanna come on, dude? We can fucking hang out, dude. I feel like he threw a little extra world into that after we talked about it last week. I'm breaking my own rule here. I apologize, Adam Cole.
Oh, yep.
I'm making the formal apology. I will announce it. I will admit what I said. But also, when I made that rule, I didn't expect fucking 1 and 2 to ever have a fucking match against each other, okay? And now it's 1A, 1B. Jay White did pass. Jay White is one of the, the fucking catalyst of pro wrestling isn't a name. He legitimately is, I feel like, one of the top, if not the top person in professional wrestling right now. He is fucking on all the time. There's no way he loses this match. He just beat Okada. His record, 4-1 against Okada in a singles match? He's not going to lose to Okada again this time. And if they put this fucking title on Hangman after he just lost the AEW Championship, if they give it to Cole, perfect. I would not be mad. I'm not going to be mad if they give it to Cole. I understand why they would give it to Cole, because it's fucking Adam Cole, baby. If they put this fucking title on Hangman, I will rage. I will lose my fucking mind. I will drive to Chicago and beat the fuck out of AJ. Okay? I'll probably get shot 17 times, but I'm going to beat the fuck out of AJ. I don't know why I'm beating the fuck out of AJ, just because he's there, okay?
I thought you were going to jump off your roof or some shit.
I'll do that too. I'll come back and do that too. Anyways.
Just jump off your roof. That's good enough.
I mean, it's probably save me on some gas money too. AJ?
Dude, come on.
Okay.
Breathe.
Breathe it in. Breathe. King Switch. You see it right there. That's on AJ's shirt. King Switch. Dustin?
Yeah, I don't think this one's changing. I'll take the King.
This match is going to go for like 3 hours, right?
It better.
Fucking better. I could watch this match all, like the fucking, this is half the card right here. I'm going to say we give them, what time does this card start? It doesn't tell me on here.
Probably 7.
Yeah, we'll say 7. Probably going to 11. We got 11 matches on, or yeah, technically with the card. Well, the pre-show's going to be at 6 probably, so we have 10 matches. I'm gonna say they got to give this match Tom. They've got to. I'm gonna say go big or go fucking home. I think I'm gonna say I'm deciding between two numbers here. Let's say 39.
This is Blake's main event, right? Not the actual main event.
No, this is the fucking main event. Shut your fucking mouth.
It's Blake's main event.
This is the main event.
Okay.
It's not the main event.
This is the main event. It is for the It's for an actual championship, guys. It's not for an interim championship.
Damn.
But the interim championship is still a championship.
No, it's tell that to fucking UFC. Their fucking interim champions don't fucking matter either.
Damn.
This is for
Dana, then.
This is for one of the most coveted prizes in all of professional wrestling, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, not the interim AEW Championship.
Damn.
This is like when Bobby Lashley the other night on Raw grabbed one of the fucking titles out of the crowd and fucking held it up. This is the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing, except there's going to be a match. Like Bobby Lashley's going to have a match against that fan or whatever, but it'll lead to a match. Yeah, we get, Punk versus whoever.
He never gave that back. He's like, fuck.
That'd be funny. So, fuck that kid.
I'm going to say 37.
Dustin?
41.
Oh, Dustin didn't lowball us this time.
No.
Like how he won the title last fucking time. Alright. The actual main event. It's funny. It's funny how I typed in here too. It's time of IWGP World, all capital, like 4 or 5 O's in there. Yeah, big weekend. AJ's excited. AJ will be there,
I will.
live in person. Do you have your stickers?
I ain't got no.
What shirt are you wearing? You gotta wear a wrestling shirt. What shirt are you wearing? Have you thought about that yet?
I am stuck between my Outsider Jay White or my Chicago United Empire flag.
Okay, is that the one that Jeff Cobb wore on?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Those are both good choices. Good choices here. I think that's it for us. I think this might be our actual longest episode. We went an hour and 42 minutes this time. We went an hour and 42 minutes, almost 43. So that's it for us. Catch us next week. We'll have all of the reactions. AJ's live take from AEW/NJPW Forbidden Door. We'll have Money in the Bank picks next week because who cares? I'm sure that'll be like we spent almost an hour just doing picks for this card and talking about this card. It'll probably take us about 15 minutes to do Money in the Bank picks next week.
Yeah, because there's only be like 5 matches.
Yeah, so you're also not wrong about that either. That's very true too. That's it for us this week. We're gonna get out of here, post this shit. AJ, have fun. I'm sure. I know we'll talk to you before and in between and all this. But AJ, have fun. Have a good time. Breathe with Switchblade. We will see you guys next week. Hikaleo. Pin Sting. We're out.
Book it.